EA Sports and the International Federation of PGA Tours are proud to present a World Golf Championship. From Chambers Bay Golf Course, just outside Tacoma, Washington, it's first-round coverage of the EA Sports Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. The former U.S. Open champ Lucas Glover is the leader. He's at even par currently as the first few groups are making their way out. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. So another event getting underway here, Frank, and we look at our featured golfer coming in fresh off another victory 4 short days ago. You know, it's funny what confidence can do for you. Early in the season, you're probably just hoping to try and make some cuts, contend once in a while. Now, you're coming into tournaments as one of the favorites to win.
As long as you don't get ahead of yourself, because, you know, there's that sort of phrase, you can be a little too cocky. Confidence is a good thing, though. I just think take a little step back. I mean, all the backslapping's finished. You won last week. Remember how you did that. Remember how well you played. What got there? There was a series of good shots. So Thursday, you've got to start doing exactly the same with that same attitude.
Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie. The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Notah Begay is walking the course looking at this birdie putt.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis pretty flat with just a slight movement to the left.
Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Oh, how about that for a little early round confidence? That is in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. Now at the second and a medium-length par 4, Frank.
Yeah, a slight dogleg to the left, rather long, skinny green here, well bunkered all the way down the left side. Really anything down the right, and the natural contours of the land should kick that ball a little to the left.
That will do just fine.
Well, that hole is cut front left. So this drive, which was hit down the left side of the fairway, makes the second shot very tricky.
Wasn't right down the middle, but it wasn't bad at all, coming at this second shot from the right side of the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Well, he's looking at 120 yards remaining to the flagstick. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
"18 feet from the bottom of the cup."
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll remain right where he is. That finished off for par here at the second. And he'll stay right where he is.
At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners, well, if you can call them corners, more like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
That's going to be on the putting surface and a birdie look straight ahead. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green.
Look here at birdie.
We're looking at a right to left break here, but it demands Spanish hands. It's all about feel, not much break, but it will have speed.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And this will remain a one-shot advantage.
Frank, standing here on the fourth tee at Chambers Bay, you can see what this golf course is all about with those dunes on the left and all that sand down on the right. A lot of trouble here.
Yeah, first hole, Rich, really that bends to the right, but if anything, you want to keep the tee shot down the left side. It's going to give you a better angle to the green. And unlike the two previous holes, this fairway slopes to the other direction, to the right.
This one starting a little bit left. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
He'll need to get all of this one, 200 yards, the second shot.
That's some good work there. Able to hold the elevated green and now has a good look at birdie. Well played. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in a bunker.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. Well, Frank, you know it's not ideal, but sometimes psychologically a bogey's not that bad.
It would have been easy to come completely off the rails there. So all in all, I'd take a bogey.
Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain right where he is.
Well, Frank here at the 5th, and I'm not sure about my chances at a hole that's called free fall. I mean, are you kidding?
Well, should be free fall for you, that's for sure, and free fall for a lot of people playing it today. Hole looks straight away, but you'll see it starts to pinch in, that fairway that is, by bunkers left and right, and those bunkers come in exactly where you're trying to hit your tee shot.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. And you saw that one kick up some sand. It is indeed in the bunker.
Good, clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up.
Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
I know you're expecting better, but believe me, anything on the green wasn't too bad from there.
Now this for birdie.
Yeah, this has got a good chance because we're going slightly up a hill with just a little bit of break. Makeable.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort.
This is a 13-footer.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is.
Getting set to hit the tee shot here at the 6th at Chambers Bay. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of gives you a good line that you can work the ball off here. But remember, this is a links golf course, so you don't try and fight Mother Nature because she'll always win. So just anything down the left, let that ball sort of kick its way back towards the middle of the fairway. A lengthy par 4, though, at 495.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Drive's not too bad, but the problem is, drive's on the left, and that flag is cut short left. So 3 options: either respect it, go a little right, maybe just land it just over, right next to it, or perhaps try and hit it beyond it and spin it back.
Second shot now, has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
From the fairway nota, this his second.
Looking at 149 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
Well, the ball's finished up okay, but look how it got there.
A long one coming up here for birdie. Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to get this back within a shot of the lead. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain at 1 under par.
On the 7th tee now, it is over 500 yards from the back tee.
Yeah, this is called humpback, and you can see why. There's all those mounds and undulations between you and the hole, plus all that amazing bunkering down the right side. All to be avoided, really. If you can do that, then you get a decent look at this green. But yeah, you've mentioned it, 500 plus yards. It's going to play longer than that uphill.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Bit of good news, bad news with that decision. 3-wood admittedly finds the fairway, but that is a lengthy second shot coming up.
Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
Frank, the approach here at the 7th, and there's a lot to consider here.
There is. The green at the front is much wider than what it is at the back. It's almost like a tooth or a molar shape. So, you know, that front portion, when the flag's there, definitely a birdie hole. Just got to be a little cautious when they put the flag on the back.
Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark.
This is a 9-footer.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to move him back down to even par.
Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realise that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. A little too much roll on the back end there, and this is going to wind up diving into the heavy stuff. More troubles there. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back.
Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot.
Woo, Nelly. That one whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now. Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
Look here at birdie.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is.
Finishing up our front side here at the 9th, it's a par 3. And Frank, how would you describe this hole?
Well, it's an absolute stunner, really, because of the views. And this is where you realize that links golf, minus trees and minus some of the things we see on other golf courses, can still look absolutely beautiful. But don't look at the scenery too much, because you've got, well over 200 yards here. Even though it's elevated, it still requires a good tee shot. But a little two-hill, and you might just have yourself a good outward 9.
Okay, that one's dancing. This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Oh, no. Just appeared to be befuddled by the break there. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side.
Frank, what's the player looking at on the 10th here at Chambers Bay?
Well, normally at a par 4, you're just thinking blaze away, but this is one of the few holes, really, I think you've got to be careful on what club you hit off the tee. It starts to narrow up. You really want to avoid those two short bunkers that come in around the 300-yard mark. And that really sets yourself up with a nice sort of wedge. That's really the right way to play. You don't have to take the trouble on in front here.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Now Notah, his second from the fairway.
Under 46 yards left to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
Nope. So that in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is.
Now on to the 11th, and Frank, we are looking at a long par 4 in front of us.
We are indeed, and it's called shadows, but there is love in the shadows here. Hit it over that dune down there in the middle of the fairway. If you can get it there around the 300-plus yard mark, then the hole obviously starts to get a little easier. That second shot, you'd like to hit a little bit of a cut in here, but there's two levels to this green, so make sure you're on the right level where that flag is.
And that one a little wayward. It bounds off the fairway and right into the thick rough. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Definite trouble here, Notah. Frank, guys in our business don't get too excited about a punch-out, but you've played the game at the highest level. You know, too, that you have to be sensible.
And you have to manage your limitations. Really, there was no chance of reaching the green from that lie, so thumbs up.
Just stellar iron play there. Game becomes easy when you're putting for birdie from that close.
This looks to be at least an extra club, maybe 2 clubs going way up that hill to the green. "21 feet from pay dirt." Pretty good effort right there.
Just a tap in.
A straightforward look here for birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he'll fall back to 1 under par.
The 12th here at Chambers Bay is known as the Narrows. What's the play here, Frank?
2, really. You could just vine it down there, have a little wedge or a pitch in there with no sweat whatsoever. Or, if you want to have a little bit of fun, if you can drive it over that bunker that's just short left of this green, you might just putt for an eagle.
And that ball going to land in the bunker, but fortunately it doesn't appear to have plugged. Oof. Birdie putt coming up, but you gotta think anything inside of 7 or 8 feet here is pretty darn good. One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way.
This would be huge from 30 feet away.
Oh, now that would have been a sensational par. Instead, boy, that is less than a foot away from going down. That one just gonna sneak on by. So a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And that won't help the cause one bit. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit.
Thirteenth hole now, it's a dogleg right, par 4. Frank?
But at 534 yards, you need an eagle eye, which is the name of the hole, to find exactly where you want to hit this. Doglegs to the right. There is a fairway that's plenty wide to accept a good tee shot. And then from there on in, it's actually a relatively straightforward second shot, providing you can miss that bunker that's just short in the middle of the green.
That will do just fine.
Three wood off the tee is rather conservative when you're going to have such a lengthy second shot.
From way out there, the approach shot rolls on the green nicely, leaving that for his birdie.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie.
10-foot putt left.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par.
Frank, now to the 14th hole, and this is the 5th consecutive par 4 here at Chambers Bay, and by this point the players will know whether they're on their game or off their game.
At 546 yards, this hole can be shortened considerably if you choose to take a brave line down the left side. You can chew off as much as 70 or 80 yards. But once again here, because the hole bends to the left, you've really got to know which direction that wind is coming from.
And that, I do believe, is into the bunker. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. How good are these players? It lands it on the putting surface from a million miles away and still manages to hold the green. Well, got some work left for that birdie, but did very well to find the green out of the fairway bunker there. Good stuff.
Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet.
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle.
This for birdie now at 14.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 1 over. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is.
At last, Frank, a break from those long par fours. We just played 5 par fours in a row. Now the par 3 15th.
And also, as you can see in the distance, you can actually see a tree, one of the few that are on the golf course. Hence the name of 15, it's called Lone Fir. Not overly long, just a little short hole. But in the US Open, obviously they can play it at around 250 yards. It's just a fun par 3. But check where that flag is, because sometimes 3 is a good score here. But an easy flag position, then go straight at it.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Okay, safely aboard.
A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is.
Now to the 3-hole finishing stretch here at Chambers Bay, and we get it started with a relatively short par 4. It's a 423-yard hole, the 16th, Frank.
Being slightly to the right, there's a huge bunker all the way down the right side that sort of starts, I don't know, maybe about 100 yards off the tee, goes all the way to the green. You go right, and then you realize why this hole is called Beached.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. That is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yes, it's 126 yards left to the flag. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This would be a bonus from 25 feet away.
Nah, that's not going to come back enough. That'll stay on the high side. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll stay right where he is.
Just 2 holes left to play. Now a par 3, the 17th, 218 yards, and all sorts of trouble, Frank, down that right.
Well, if you weren't beached at the 16th, then there's a chance you can be derailed, which is what this hole's called, at 17. Difficult par 3. You can see the bunker there in front, and once again, wind conditions. This is going to probably require one of the best tee shots, especially in the closing stages of a US Open.
Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. A look here for birdie at 17.
And a very makeable look here. Not too much undulation at all. Maybe just a slight move to the right.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Just 5 feet left.
Yeah, that's good pop. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is.
Now to the 18th hole. Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realise that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department of your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second.
Par fives too. They're the ones you really want to make birdie on, but the second shot, it's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third.
Frank, you want to finish with one good swing here, the approach shot to the 18th hole.
I don't think there's a flat putt on this green, Rich. There's so many different sections. We said the course was like a maze. This 18th green can be like a maze. If you're on the right portion, then obviously that certainly helps, but there's so many different levels to this green. That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Well, it's on, but that's going to make things difficult from there. Going to have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark.
12 feet still to go.
Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that will finish off our round of golf. Okay, so that will wind up the par at the last. And that will write an end to the round here today. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day one.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though, or hit the reset button. This can easily go the wrong way very quickly. Tomorrow, important round.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters.